Welcome, crypto fam, to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. In today's show, I'll be breaking down the latest Bitcoin technical analysis. We'll also be discussing the German government shifting an additional 3,000 BTC in a single hour as they continue to offload major Bitcoin, hence the current carnage in the markets. We'll also be discussing Bitcoin weakness spurs 441 million worth of digital asset inflows. That's right. As well as Japanese public firm Metaplanet buys yet another 2.5 million worth of the biddies. They now hold 203,734 BTC at an average price bought at around 62 G's. We'll also be discussing breaking news with a trader predicting a 400% rally, sending the Bitcoin price to 220,000 per coin following this correction. Says the short-term Bitcoin pain could lead to the long-term gain. And speaking of bullishness, we got Jack Dorsey envisioning Bitcoin replacing the US dollar and foresees the Bitcoin price reaching $1 million per coin. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this, plus so much more, in today's show. Welcome, crypto fan. What it do? Make some motherfucking noise. Happy Monday fun day. BTFD opportunity family. Let's get it. Welcome everyone in the live chat. Shout out Devon. The moderators repping. West Coast Melda in the building. I3, LT, Digital D, Yusuf, 1983, repping the same year as JV. Respect. Let's go. No way. Okay. Send. I haven't loaded, Chandy, but send the newer version. I appreciate the heads up. JV, long time, yo. Where you been, Lele Bright? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, Sea-Dog. More C in my bag. Buy the dips. Yeah, so Chandy, just let me know when the correct version is on X, and whenever, we'll get to it later in the stream. We're going to be premiering a brand new music video and a new version of the audio we premiered yesterday, even cleaner and better and that much more lit. And the music video I know is going to be lit as well, so can't wait to share it with you guys. Shout out Jerry Reynolds, Bangkok in the building. But guess what? DJ Wednesday's in the building. That calloused Asian is in the building. Molly is in the motherfucking building. Crypto Surge. Take it away, theme music.
Oh my gosh, it's finally almost here. JV is going to talk to us. Crypto news is near. I can't stand waiting. There is no debating. I waited all day, maybe I need a life, but Bitcoin is all I can think about day and night. Hurry, JV.
Shout out to the entire crypto fam. Welcome to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. Lots to share with you here today. We're continuing to correct, currently just above $56,000. German government has been offloading. I'll be breaking all that down for you. We'll be doing some live TA, aka astrology for the broskies. We'll be pulling up some of the live charts. I'll share with you the formations, all that fun stuff. But there's also a poll. Let me know when you feel the bottom will be in the sense, do you think it'll be 51 to 53, 48 to 50, 47 or below, or is the bottom already in? There's a live poll, and towards the end of the stream, we'll end the poll. I'm going to be streaming for the next couple of hours, so if everyone here can repost this, it's greatly, greatly appreciated. I know Spindrift should be the official sponsor of the pod. You ain't telling no fibs there, Devon. Welcome to the stream, family. Good, no worries, Chandy. FYI, Chandy just hit 62, probably 63,000 by the time I'm sharing it. 63,000 subs over on YouTube, which is a pretty big deal. The bulk of those subs were in the past 30 days. She has the #1 Bitcoin music channel, and I strongly encourage each and every one of you to subscribe to Chandy 10 Music. In fact, I pin her URL to her YouTube channel at the top of the live chat. Let's show her some love and appreciation for all the incredible badass music she's been producing for the podcast. Respect. There is only one. Great. I mean, people will ask me all the time, what's your second favorite crypto, JV?
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best.
I'm not saying I'm #1. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm #1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura.
You hear that? If you have the superior asset, better known as the apex predator, it's going up forever. Melda. Shout out Serge. Did you get back to New York from PR? And what's your honest feedback after spending the week out here? It was an honor to meet you and the wifey, and I greatly appreciate the kind gift, my new favorite jersey. So thank you, family, for hooking it up. And shout out Serge. Let's get it. 60 subs, baby. I mean, it's a pretty big deal. If you don't know, now you know. Can rest from your vacation now, Serge. Exactly. Enjoy your time out there in New York, repping Brooklyn. Where Brooklyn at? Shout out Dirty. Good to see you, family. Who thinks Whitney Webb plays golf in every hole? Dirty, always keeping it dirty. Jesus. DJ Wednesday, what's poppin', brother? Good to see you, repping Puerto Rico. Fam, let me know where you're tuned in from. This stream is live and interactive each and every day. The live stream from the comments is coming from the YouTube stream. So if you want to interact, comment, all that fun stuff, ask questions, I encourage you to visit the direct YouTube link, which is cryptonewsalerts.net. And let's get it. Smash the likes and subscribe and repost on X, guys. Thank you, Serge. Yesterday, we had a lot of people on. We had like over 4,000 on the stream, which is a beautiful thing. So let's make it happen. Shout out Lake the Great. It's fixed, perfect, and epic. JV. Excellent. Well, I could download, I'll start the download here while we play a little 50G music, which is a great buying opportunity for the fam to stack them sats. Let me download the new video as the song is playing.
BTC isn't going anywhere. Listen to your guts and JV. 50 G's, testing the weak. Don't get all gloomy. We are not weak. We will obtain what we seek. It's just a hitch, CNA fam knows this. It's just a glitch, a hitch matrix momentary glitch. It's just a pretty minute to buy more of.
So Chandy, heads up, the last message I have on X says don't use it. So you might have to send it on X, the new or updated video, because that's all I have access to during the stream.
Wait, it's gonna be okay. We have each other's back. We have the biddies back. Huddle up, stand up, battle up, get battle.
Excellent question. To become a paid member of the channel, there's a join button next to the subscribe button. So if you're already subscribed, you should see an option to join. You just hit the join button. And also there's a direct link. Of course, I always keep in the description below the video to support us. And you'll see it'll say members.cryptonewsalerts.net. You just click on that. That'll take you to the direct link, family. What's poppin', Casey? Good to see you, family. Welcome everyone just joining the stream. We got a full house here. I love to see. Shout out to the X fam, Rumble fam, as well as the YouTube fam. We're streaming live on 3 platforms right now, live and in the flesh, how we do it. Welcome everybody. More carnage in the market, unfortunately. We're going to be checking out some of the live TA and all that fun stuff. But first and foremost, if you're new to the channel, very important to smash those likes and subscribe to the #1 Daily Bitcoin Pod. Also, hit the repost button over on X, repost this, and if you're on the tube, make sure to turn on all notifications. That way you get notified each and every day when I go live. Today is pod number 1694. I'm your host, JV, and it's July 8th, 2024. Market is currently sitting at 56,000 as far as the Bitcoin price action is concerned. Let's kick it off with our market watch as we do each and every day. You should be able to see Coin 360 pulling up on your screen here in a second. Give me a second here to fix the screen capture. For some reason, it's showing the Rumble. One moment. Properties. I think it's this button. Yeah. That's weird. It's not switching out. 1 second, family. My apologies. Let's see. Maybe it's this. Yeah, sorry, I had the wrong thing in there. So anyways, back where we left off, we can see Coin 360 on your screen right now. Bitcoin's currently hovering at around 56,400. In a moment, we'll be looking at some of the live charts. So Bitcoin is correcting and in the red, but some of the other alts are, or some of the alts in general, are pumping in the green, but pretty modest gains. For example, we have Ether up 0.5%, trading back above 3,000. We have Solana barely in the green, along with XRP and Cardano. And checking out coinmarketcap.com, the market cap is sitting at $2.06 trillion with 92 billion worth of volume for the past 24 hours. And We have the Bitcoin dominance at 53.5%, with the Ether dominance at 17.4%. And at this time, we have the Bitcoin market cap sitting at 1111, which is 1.1 trillion. I just love 1111 personally, but 1.1 trillion ultimately. So, I mean, it's a very minuscule market in comparison right now to the total addressable market family, if you know what I'm saying. Shout out LT. I appreciate you joining the HODL gang and supporting the pod. And shout out to Lake the Great. Welcome to the MicroStrategy. I appreciate all the members here of the channel. So checking out the top 100 crypto gainers for the past 24 hours. We have Celestia up 14%, Say up 8%, Bonk up 8%, and ENS up 7.5%. Let me know what particular alts, if any, you're most bullish on for this particular bull family. And checking out the crypto bubbles to get a visual perspective. Let's start in the daily. We do got a good part of the market in the green today. I'd say maybe 65%. And zooming out on the monthly, though, it's still Rex City. A lot of carnage, a lot of massive losses from the alts, including Celestia down 35%, Ordi down 52%, ENA down 52%, Stark down 50%. And shout out DJ Wednesday. I appreciate you joining the HODL gang as well, family. Respect. And checking out the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Today we're rated a 28 in fear. Yesterday a 29. Last week a 53. And last month a 72 in greed. So there you have it, my crypto fam. Where do you feel that price action will likely take us for this month of July? And again, there's a live poll. Let me know if you feel the bottom is in, or do you feel we'll likely go lower. Holla. It was cooler in KS. I am assuming that stands for Kansas. Moonstone, welcome. Ice matcha vanilla soy latte. Good Lord. This morning, moving on to the hazelnut. Ticino this afternoon for no caffeine. Can't do caffeine after 10 a.m. Is that because you'll be up all night, unable to sleep from the caffeine? Please reset the price, JV. It's frozen. I got you, JC. Let's do that right now. A little Bitbo price action. I'm going to refresh it. Hopefully that fixes it. Let me know, family. It should show we're at 56,268, roughly down $900 on the daily. That should have did the trick. Thank you, JC. If anything is not functioning properly, just give me the heads up. We'll fix it. Fear is a buy signal. Yo, amen to that. Which beach again? Referring to Molly from Moonstone. JV, show us how it's done to repost the live stream on X. Great reminder. So what everyone should do right now to help us out tremendously, if you want to help support our show and support Bitcoin, and I do preach the holy gospel of Satoshi 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year. Open up my X. My handle's Crypto News Yes. And you'll notice at the top, under the pinned post from the fabulous music video with me and Shandy, we have a live. And all you need to do is hit the heart. There's live and in the flesh. As simple as it is to do it. Then you hit the repost button. And if you're as lazy as I am, because I'm on the fly, I'm just going to hit repost. It's going to repost it. If everyone reposts, we'll have thousands of people on the stream. We'll get more exposure to Bitcoin and the news and what's happening in the market. Because I like to, you know what I mean, keep hope alive in the market, because it's always doom and gloom out there. People want to use scarcity and fear to make you want to sell. And I'm, killing that madness. JV, I wish I knew about Bitcoin when it was less than 100. Don't we all? It's now in the drive, and the link is sent on X, titled The Final Version. Thank you. Perfect. So let me go ahead and download that, and we'll get right into our TA here in a minute.
Ready? We don't back down. Bitcoin or stand their ground, and the Newsonator has our back. We are too smart to lose to fifth level, to let the devil take it. Hodl, 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 hodl up. No, hell no. We are gonna make it to the moon and then past it. Faith, loyalty, intelligent decision-making wins. 50G.
Happy 420, by the way. Make some noise for that. Happy 420 to the fam.
For so many, it is truly a blessing. Have patience. It's like holding up the train for a few who are late and need a ride. Let's be patient so more can hop on our lunar ride. We call it dedication. Thank you, 50 G's. Ooh, yep, lunar up, moon up so soon. $50 G's, baby. A great buying opportunity.
Shout out Nate Dogg. Good to see you, broski. Where my regulators at? And good news, Chandy. I did get it downloaded. Now it's just a matter of getting it uploaded in a little bit later on in the show, and we'll premiere the new, brand new music video that Chandy just finished producing a few moments ago. And I'm looking forward to premiering that. It's the new El Salvador Jammy Jam. We released the first version of the audio yesterday, and it got incredible feedback. So I'm very intrigued to share the video with you a little later on in the stream. But what we're going to do next is tap into today's Bitcoin technical analysis. Check out the charts where the price action will likely take us next. So yeah, one moment, family. Here we go. So yeah, you can see the Bitcoin price seesaws near 56 G's as the US stocks post fresh all-time highs. That's right. Here you're looking at the 1 hour chart for the Biddy. Bitcoin clung to modest gains at the July 8th Wall Street Open as United States equities hit new record highs. Data from TradingView showed a Bitcoin price tug of war over 56,000. Amid heightened volatility, the spot price glided through thin liquidity throughout the weekend, hitting turbulence after the July 7th weekly close before rebounding during the Asia trading session. Crypto markets then declined again, continuing to diverge from risk assets more widely as the S&P 500 and NASDAQ achieved new all-time highs on the day. Quoting QCP Capital, equities and gold have been bouncing higher from the start of last week, but crypto prices have gone the other way. And attention thus focused on the week's upcoming macroeconomic reports and testimony by Jay Powell, chair of the U.S. Fed, quoting Keith Allen here from Material Indicators. Fed Chair Powell's testimony Tuesday and comments on Wednesday are some related legislation could provide the catalyst for the speculators. So be on the lookout tomorrow and Wednesday, family. Like many market participants, Allen struck a highly cautious tone when it came to the Biddy, warning that the new macro lows can still easily occur. Quoting him here, the market could test your conviction with a wick to 48 G's. If that happens, a quick recovery back above 50 G's would be critical to prevent a dump to test support at the 2-year trend line. Now, Allen also noted that a 40% drawdown from March's 73.8 all-time high was something he had been eyeing since Bitcoin's block subsidy halving, which occurred on the 19th of April. How many of you watched that halving? We ushered it in live here on the stream. Let me know. Quoting Rec Capital here, another analyst, this retrace is not just the deepest in the cycle thus far, but it is officially the second longest retrace of the cycle as well, as you can see here. And shout out to LT. He just hooked it up with a super and wrote, I love the show, going to Puerto Rico to celebrate when the Bitcoin makes the boom and visit my old hometown and maybe JV if he's available. Definitely reach out to me, broski. I just recently linked up with another family member here on the stream, Crypto Surge, and we had a good time. So definitely, and looking forward to the 100K fiesta, which is our celebration when Bitcoin strikes that 6-figure milestone. You already know, fam, everyone's invited to Puerto Rico to celebrate. Now, anyways, hope lies with the Bitcoin ETFs. Others hope that the US spot Bitcoin ETFs might provide the buyer interest needed to reclaim the higher levels. That's right. These had seen another 143 million of net inflows, which we'll be diving into a little deeper here in the show. It's definitely a good sign when they're eating up all the biddies. Quoting them here, the run-up from 16 to 73 was largely driven by the ETFs following the buy the rumor, buy the news phenomenon. That was according to Sina G, consultant over at 21 Capital. She also said up to mid-March, the ETF flows were very strong and the market moved up. Since then, ETFs slowed down and bankruptcy outflows took over, causing a weaker price action all the way down to 56 G's, baby. And there you have it. Now let's look at some of the live charts. Live and in the flesh. This is brought to you by TradingView via Coinbase. We'll start with the 1 month chart. Let me switch the scene so you can see it even clearer. You should be able to see that. So yeah, we're currently hovering above 56,400 live and in the flesh. These are live charts brought to you by TradingView via Coinbase, and you can see looking pretty bullish overall in the monthly. They say when in doubt, just zoom out, and it's looking very pretty right now. I mean, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 consecutive green candles till the recent months. We finally got a red, a little green, little red, and let's see if we continue with the month of July and flip it into a green candle. We'll soon find out. And zooming in some from the 1 month, let's check out the 1 week next, then we'll check out the 1 day. Here, looking at the 1 week chart, looking pretty bullish as well. We have a bullish flag formation breakout, and we do have a target sitting all the way at $119,600. Can you say send it? And let's get it. And the other target is around the $92,000 level. So monthly chart, bullish. Weekly chart, bullish as a mofo. I'm so ready for 120 G's. What about you? And checking out the 1 day chart, family. We're going to zoom in a little more. This is the 1 day right now. Not looking as bullish, clearly. We did have a significant red candle more recently, as you can see, and an itty bitty green where we're currently at. So let's see if we can reverse some of this downwards or sideways trading action on the daily. And zooming in a little more, we'll check out the 4 hour and then the 1 hour. Here's the 4 hour chart. You can see some bearish patterns as well. There's a bearish pennant sitting at around 51,000, and we also have a target all the way to the downside at 44,200. So that would be like worst case scenario, retesting that level. But we'll see if we hold. Again, we're at 56 right now. I think the current low is 53.5. And please do let me know if you think the bottom is currently in, or you think we'll go even lower. And checking out the 1 hour chart, you can see here we do got some a bearish pennant as well, and we do have a target sitting all the way down at roughly $43,000. A lot of sideways trading action here on the hourly as well. We did have a big green candle, but then we dropped and lost some of that. And let's see if we continue to climb or continue to trade sideways. Time shall tell, family. But there you have it. Let me know your thoughts regarding some of the TA and where you think the price action will likely take us next. I hope that no one in here is dealing with the hurricane in Texas now. Yeah, tell me about it. Full send on the biddies. Amen to that. Should create a group for the people to visit JV next summer. Well, let's not get it twisted. If thousands of people come here, it's going to be impossible to link up with everyone. That's why we're having a fiesta where we can all link up at the same time. However, for a handful of you, I'm open to linking up with you. I can't do that for everyone, clearly. I am new in crypto. How to send my USDT to Binance? Nothing except the seed phrase. Arrow, castle, awkward, invest, right track, math, just test, hello, stamps, skate. Can you describe how this is correctly? So if you're new to crypto and you're just asking how do you send it, it's simple. You open up your Binance Exchange wallet for USDT and you send your crypto to that address. I always suggest sending a test transaction. Never just send the full amount, especially if you're a newbie and you have no confidence in what you're doing. Send $1. Send 1 USDT and see if it arrives correctly in the wallet at the exchange. And if it does, then send the rest. Do things very strategically, family. You don't want to get burned. 120,000 gets me 720 G's. What are you referring to there, Steve-O? It's going up forever, Milda. 300 on X already. Let's get it. LTI am down. Let's discuss it in the Discord. Our Discord link is discord.cryptonewsalerts.net. Everyone post the live stream on X. Thank you, Dad Sick. It does help. We done with the government in Germany, Mount Gox? Unfortunately, no. We're going to be discussing actually that next. 100K Fiesta plus Christmas. Imagine the same time, December, we have Christmas celebration along with the 100K Fiesta. That'd be pretty lit. Make some noise for that one, eh? But anyways, welcome everyone joining the stream. Shout out Drain Guy. What's up poppin'? And everyone just tuning in. We're streaming on 3 platforms right now. We're on X, we're on Rumble, we're on the Tube. I just finished the TA. We're going to start diving into some of the other trending stories in the market. We're going to be premiering a brand new music video a little later on in the stream. So stay tuned. 120,000 sounds nice. Damn straight. Let's make a JV fan group. Please don't.
Thank you 50 G's. Ooh, I yet lunar up, moon up so soon.
However, I am humbled. If you don't know, we do have a Discord and we have a Telegram chat. So if you really want to connect, I really highly recommend connecting in there, family. But anyways, 120 does sound nice. I would be coming from Maine. Bring the lobster. That's where the good lobster's at, eh? Really far from Puerto Rico, but it's all good. Just an airplane away. Bitcoin price of 120 equals 720 worth of Bitcoin. Whoa. Pretty wild. But anyways, let's continue with the news where we left off regarding the German government dumping the biddies, which has been causing all this carnage in the market. Headline reads, German government shifts additional 3,000 biddies in an hour. And I saw trending earlier, the government sends 5,200 more Bitcoin worth $300 million billion to the exchanges, and I'm pretty positive they probably sent more since, because they seem to be dumping a lot right now. The German government has transferred over 3,000 biddies since 11:11 a.m., bringing the total Bitcoin volume moved by the government over the last 24 hours to a 5-figure amount. The transactions continue the Bitcoin sell-off trend set by the German government since June 19th, despite parliamentary members of the German lawmaker and BTC activist Joanna urging it to refrain from doing so. I actually covered that in the show, and I said, what do you think the likelihood of the government actually listening to her? And everyone's like, slim to none. Precisely. Qatar urged the governments to stop its hasty disposal of state-owned biddies and instead adopt a strategic reserve currency. Pretty brilliant, eh? To shield itself against the risks of the traditional system. However, I think they're colluding with the United States government, and they're just looking to drop the price for the big asset managers like the BlackRocks, but I digress. Anyways, in the last 24 hours, the German government has had a total combined inflow and outflow of over 6,000 biddies, more than half of which has been shifted out of the wallet. And the reason I believe this was all an orchestrated attack, colluding between the governments, is you had Justin Sun even came out and he said, look, I'm willing to buy billions of dollars worth of the Bitcoin over the counter so it doesn't crash the market. What are you doing? No, the intention of the government is to crash the market. I think that is crystal clear. What are your thoughts, fam? During the day, the address currently holding 35,000 biddies worth over $2 billion received 4,340 BTC, of which over 3,000 was moved onto the exchanges or unknown addresses. And Qatar issued her statement to the German government July 4th. I read it to you, stating that retaining Bitcoin could aid the country in diversifying its treasury assets, promoting innovation and hedging against inflation. The lawmaker described the move to sell off its Bitcoin holdings as not only not sensible, but counterproductive. Yet the government sold a further 172 million later that day. And at the time, the wallet in question held over 42,000 biddies worth $2.4 billion. Both values have now fallen to just over 35,400 BTC and $2 billion respectively. And let's not forget the Mt. Gox selling pressure from the U.S. government. That's why I believe, once again, this is all an orchestrated attack. The recent announcement by the defunct crypto exchange Mt. Gox to begin repaying its Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash debts have further added to the ongoing market sell pressure. The trustee of the Mt. Gox repayment process, Nobuaki, almost sounds like, Kiyosaki, and almost sounds like also, what's the term I'm looking for? Satoshi Nakamoto, as his last name is Kobayashi, stated in the official release that repayments would begin in accordance with the rehabilitation plan. And according to the Mt. Gox balance post, the total Bitcoin held by the known address of the trustee was over 94,400 biddies, with over 4,700 of that moved at the time. So again, lots of movement right now, and not a good sign when Bitcoin is being sent to the exchanges from the government. It means more than likely they're about to dump it. And again, that's what's been causing the selling pressure in the market. You can thank the United States and German governments collectively. But there you go, yo. Welcome, Diana Jones. What's poppin'? Close to Seattle, a little town called how do I pronounce that? Stonewit? Man, that's a rough one. In the German parliament, only 23 were available when Joanna held her speech, and one was laughing. No, they laughed at her, huh? Forget it. Germany does not understand. JV agree. 100% market manipulation. Thank you, Devon. LT says, I love what JV has built here with 100% fans that love him. He's keeping us updated. Cheers, LT. I appreciate the support, brother. It's Bitcoin Blitz. Send the Blitz. BTC Blitz. Let's send it, eh? I'm all for that one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's the 10 Stats Commandments.
What you know about the 10 Stats Commandments? Want to know what? Stacking Bitcoin sub 60,000 makes me feel like
it's red panty night when you sanctify me, yeah? Back at home with your wife. It's a celebration.
I mean, it's a celebration. 100%. You're stacking biddies on the low. Orange panty night for the broskies. Wonder what the UK will do. What will the UK do? Sell their biddies? Like every other government, minus El Salvador. 324 on X, not too shabby. Shout out to the X fam. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. We appreciate all the support. Shout out to the YouTube and to the Rumble as well. But But anyways, let's keep it moving. We do got a lot of news to share. Next, we're going to be discussing this 441 million worth of inflows from the ETFs, which is definitely something bullish in the market. Bitcoin weakness spurs 441 million worth of digital asset inflows. That's right. A new report from CoinShares revealed a market buying opportunity amounting to 441 million in inflows for digital asset investment products in the last week. The July 8th report also highlighted an inflow in Bitcoin amounting to 398 million. According to CoinShares, the weakness of the Bitcoin price alongside activity from the Mt. Gox and sell-in pressure from the German government were the likely causes of investors' buying sprees. Inflows were primarily seen in the US with 384 million, followed by Hong Kong with 32 mil, and Switzerland with 24 mil, then Canada with 12 milli, whereas Germany saw 23 milli in outflows. Last week was a big week for the defunct Japanese crypto exchange Mt. Gox on July 5th, moving 47,000 biddies, worth roughly 2.7 billion at the time, to an unknown wallet address as it began to repay its creditors. On the same day, repayments began in both Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash to select creditors via appointed crypto exchanges as outlined in the Mt. Gox rehabilitation plan. Conditions for repayments, including confirming the validity of the account and accepting the intent to subscribe to the agency receipt agreement by design crypto exchanges. Some analysts have speculated that the majority of the former Mt. Gox creditors can sell their Bitcoin as its value has increased by over 8,500% since the exchange's demise. And during the same week, the German government moved 3,000 biddy worth 172 milli, which we just discussed. The CoinShares report also highlighted the Bitcoin inflows, which amounted to roughly 400 million, representing roughly 90% of the total inflows, with investors eyeing a broader set of altcoins. Solana hit 16 million of inflows for the past week, making it the best performing alt with 57 million year to date. Meanwhile, Ethereum saw 10 million in inflows, and the top ETF analysts are anticipating the Ethereum spot ETF to go live with the green light sometime this month of July. Also in the past week, the Sentinel Action Fund doubled Solana donations to a pro-crypto political action committee, which supports 4 pro-crypto United States Senate candidates. So there you have it, yo. There you have it. There's the latest with the inflows from the ETS family. Back to the Q&A. Hey, JB, I was off from work today and watching the greatest show on the tube. Love your brother. Right back at your DNA. I got loyalty inside my DNA. I got BTC inside my DNA. I think they're trying to FUD and they're driving the price down to scare the normies that have invested into the ETFs and the lettuce hands. The Dave Portnoy's, Shout out Dave. I'm a fan of the pizza reviews. I like watching that. Hilarious. Everyone knows the rule. One bite, what does it say? Yeah, one bite. Everybody knows the rules. 30 bites later. But anyways, thank you for the resource there, K Jammy Jam. There is a CNA imposter in your Discord. Yes, so I'm glad you mentioned that. My name is Crypto News Alert. So obviously the username that says Crypto News Alerts 0.1 is an imposter, and I don't reach out privately to any human being. So if someone is reaching out to you and sparking a conversation within the Discord, within X, within Rumble, within YouTube, within any social media, it's guaranteed not to be me, and it's guaranteed to be an imposter looking to steal your crypto, because I'm too busy with life and running a podcast to be individually reaching out to people and introducing investment opportunities. I do not do that. So just note it's never me, and you should report them and block them. And that's what plagues social media. It's very sad, but I can guarantee you every comment on the YouTube is a spammer, imposter, pretending to be the content creator. And it's not just me with this problem. It's every content creator, right? There's imposters that want to steal your crypto. So never, ever, this is my best advice to you, never send anybody your crypto. Trust nobody. Verify everything. Trust nobody, because they will be imposters and fakes. There'll be Michael Saylor fakes, Max Kaiser fakes, Kathy Wood fakes, Tucker Carlson fakes. All of them are fake, right? Tim Draper fakes, all of them. So don't fall for that BS. And I appreciate you bringing that up. It's important to relay that message. You can only compress a spring so far back when it springs back. Amen. Portnoy let his hands, but all of us The diamond hands. That's right. And we all front ran Portnoy. He actually bought Bitcoin and then sold it all and then went bullish on, what was it, like Moon Safe or Safe Moon? He's like, what can go wrong? It's safe and it's going to the moon. Lo and behold, I'm pretty confident that coin was a Ponzi and lost 99.999% of all of its value. And many people got wrecked listening to Lettuce, Cabbage, Hands, Portnoy. It's sad. Thanks for the heads up. Cheers, family. They are trying to get you to do an investment scheme. I subbed to the wrong one at first on Rumble and X. I blocked. Yeah, of course, that's the number one way to scam people. Pretend you're the influencer. You have this big investment scheme, and then people send you money to invest in you, and then you never see your crypto again because it's an imposter scammer from the beginning. So be smart, family. JV, 5-3 theory, undefeated, doggy. 80,000 is the top. Not bad, considering we were at 15,000 a year and a half ago. You're right, Adrian. Perspective matters. Good point. Pet Rock Yang, HODL Gang, where you at? What do we call those who HODL fiat?
But like most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
That's right. What do we call them, folks? Poor. We call them poor. And heads up, for those just joining the stream, we're going to be premiering a brand new music video repping Bitcoin El Salvador. It's going to be during the Q&A segment, so stay tuned. It's going to be lit. I guarantee that. And also note, Chandy achieved 63,000 subs on our channel, Chandy 10 Music. I pinned it at the top of the chat. If you guys can make sure you're subscribed to the #1 Bitcoin music channel creator, we greatly appreciate it, family. Gold ripped me. Oh, no.
People that use fiat.
What do we call them, Michael? What do we call them? I need to rewind, JV. So if you answer, funny, y'all know why, because I'm 35 minutes back at the start of the show. My recommendation, if you come late, start where we're live, because there's nothing like a live experience. And then once the live stream is finito, then go back and watch what you missed. That'd be my recommendation, fam.
Currency as a store of value.
You nailed it. There you go. Thank you, K-Jam, dropping the linky link. We appreciate it.
We call them poor. We call them poor.
But anyways, I got so much more to share. Thank you, JC. I reported the multiple crypto news alerts on Rumble. They are adding numbers and letters to the name to make it slightly different than the one and only. Reported them all. Greatly appreciate that. Exactly what we need to do. Anyways, we discussed the latest with the inflows. Now here's the latest via this Japanese public firm Metaplanet, buying yet another 2.5 million worth of Bitcoin. This is like the Japanese version of MicroStrategy, family. Metaplanet, the publicly listed investment and consulting firm in Japan, is increasing its Bitcoin investment despite a drop at the Bitcoin price by injecting additional capital into buying the crypto. Metaplanet took to X July 7th to officially announce another Bitcoin purchase of 42,400 biddies for 400 million Japanese yen. Calm down. It's only 2.5 million USD, family, but nonetheless. After completing the purchase, Metaplanet now holds a whopping 203,000 Bitcoin. Bada boom, bada bing. Bought at an average price of around 10 million yen, which is 62,000 USD per coin. The average purchase price is about 7% higher than the price of Bitcoin at this current time. Now, wow, MicroStrategy has like probably 330,000-ish ballpark. So they already have almost as much as MicroStrategy. And they just started stacking the biddies. Metaplanet made a historic entrance into Bitcoin in April of 2024, around the time of the halving, adopting Bitcoin as a treasury asset and buying its first batch of Bitcoin for 6.5 million. And announcing the news April 8th, Metaplanet mentioned that the company's decision to move the Bitcoin was backed by prominent industry individuals like Morgan Creek Capital founder Mark Yusko, OrdiSwap founding member Jack Liu, as well as companies like Sora Ventures and UTXO management. Metaplanet became referred to as the Asians MicroStrategy, or Asia's MicroStrategy, as the company's aggressive Bitcoin buying resembles MicroStrategy's move back in 2020, when MicroStrategy was the first publicly traded company to put the biddy on the balance sheet, and they've been killing it ever since. I think their average buy-in price was 35,000. So you already know MicroStrategy is billions and billions of dollars in unrealized profits. But anyways, Metaplanet's move into Bitcoin has greatly impacted the company's market momentum. Now they got the support of all the Bitcoiners. Smart move. The company's stock price surged 90% a day after the announcement. It goes to show you the blueprint. Other publicly traded companies should do the same. You're going to get the support of all the Bitcoin community. Maybe your stock can potentially jump 90% within 24 hours as well. Why not? However, Metaplanet shares tumbled amid the significant drop of the Bitcoin price after peaking at 107 yen, which is 66 cents on June 11th. Metaplanet stock declined 25% amid the Bitcoin dropping from 70,000 to below 60. And according to data from TradingView, the company's stock is now trading at 80 yen, which is 50 cents, which is still 344% higher than the beginning of this year in 2024. Now, back in late June, Metaplanet announced the plan to issue 1 billion yen, 6.26 million USD, worth of bonds to raise money to buy the biddy. And as previously reported, Sailor's MicroStrategy has also repeatedly announced convertible notes raises in 2024 to invest more into Bitcoin. That's the ultimate game plan. Borrow money at virtually 0% interest and just continue to strategically buy Bitcoin as a strategic reserve asset for the company and watch it soar to the moon. We'll see how many other publicly traded companies follow in their footsteps. I mean, here's the official announcement here, the progress on disclosure notice concerning the purchase of the biddies. So there you have it, yo. They're going to continue to stack sats like there ain't no tomorrow, because that's with the smart money does, while the the stupid money, those who treat fiat as a store of value, does.
People that use fiat.
You feel me? In search bar on the Rumble, you can still see them all through. You only have 2 to 3 subs per. Yeah, so there's another red flag. Imposters will only have a few subs. The real channel, on YouTube has 70,000 plus subs. The Clips channel has a few thousand subs. On Rumble, there's a few thousand followers. So if you see an account with like 3 followers, obviously that's an imposter account. It goes for the same on X, because there's too many scammers out there, yo. That's right, West Coast Melda. We call them poor. We call them poor. 356 on X, not too shabby. We got 170 on the Tube. And shout out to the Rumble fam. We are streaming live on 3 platforms right now. Live and in the flesh. How we do each and every day. You got that right, family. So yeah, I will be physically leaving the USA for Yucatan Peninsula, Mexico. During distribution phase, I am stashing some of my net worth overseas. Funny, a bunch of Jeffreys are gonna get wrecked. Word. Safe travel out there and enjoy Mexico, family. Jib. Shout out Nigel Bontroff. Good to see you on the stream as well. But anyways, let's dive into our next story of the day, eh? We still got 2 more stories to share, but 2 bullish stories. So this is good. This is where it gets fun. 220,000 target according to this analyst. And then we'll dive into the latest from Jack, predicting Bitcoin becoming a strategic reserve asset in the United States and ultimately reaching $1 million per coin. Then we'll dive into our live Q&A and we'll premiere the new El Salvador Bitcoin music video, which is fire, and I can't wait to share it with you. So here we go. Trader predicts 400% Bitcoin rally following the correction. Says the short-term Bitcoin pain can lead to the long-term gain. Damn straight. The trader who nailed the May 2021 Bitcoin collapse believes Bitcoin can see more downwards price action before igniting a renewed rally en route to new all-time highs. We're referring to Dave the Wave. Shout out Dave. He shared to his followers on X that Bitcoin may revisit the buy zone of this logarithmic growth curve model before carving a local bottom. Now, the LGC model aims to predict Bitcoin's longer-term cycle lows and highs while filtering out the short-term volatility. And according to the analyst, BTC may be mirroring its early 2017 price action when it witnessed a 40% correction before launching a parabolic surge. Quoting him here, a similar 40% drawdown just north of the 0.38 Fibonacci level would see 44,000, with the Bitcoin price back to the trend line and the LGC buy zone. So there you go. Let me know if you think we'll bounce from there and first and foremost, do you think we'll even correct that low? Let me know. It's obviously another 12,000 from where we're at today. Dave the Wave highlights that the deep corrective move will be beneficial for Bitcoin over the long haul. And according to the trader, the drawdown will put Bitcoin in a position to rally by 400% towards his bull market price target of 220,000 by the end of 2025, that is. Short-term Bitcoin pain, long-term gain. Let me know if you agree or disagree with that 220,000 bullish price target for the year 2025. The trader highlights the downside volatility as a part of a parcel of a Bitcoin bull market. Quoting him again, Bitcoiners got to take the good with the bad. Still technically in a bull market, though one might be confident of the final victory, there can also be a hammering along the way. So there you go, yay. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the analyst. 220,000 2025. When will we hit that cycle peak? Holla at your boy. Anyways, Jack Dogs. Who's Jack Dogs? We talking about not Jack Maulers. I'm referring to Jack Dorsey regarding that $1 million prediction we're going to jump into next. That doesn't make sense. The Metaplanet would, yeah, I don't think that was proper either because I doubt they have 200,000 Bitcoin. I was thinking of that out loud as I was reading it to you, but that's what the article published, and I was just reading to you what the article published. I'm very skeptical that they would be holding 200,000 Bitcoin. It seems like an extreme amount, considering they just got started, you know what I mean, stacking Bitcoin this year. I didn't see any big purchases, but that's what the article said, so I was just reading it. So I appreciate the heads up on that, Simon. Smart. 225,000 in 2025. You hear that surge is going to go parabolic. What are you referring to? Point one had 1,000 plus followers. That's why I had to check. It's sad. Some of these scam accounts can get thousands of followers as well and still scam you, unfortunately. So just be careful. There's only one Crypto News Alerts on YouTube, or I should say there's 3 official Crypto News Alerts channels. They're all linked in the description. We have the main channel that you're watching the stream from, which is cryptonewsalerts.net. We have the Clips channel, which is clips.cryptonewsalerts.net, dedicated to shorts and clips, which is also active every day. And then we have the Espanol channel, which quite honestly hasn't been active because I've been overoccupied with other things on my plate, but we do have an Espanol channel as well, which is official. So if you don't know now, you know. 225,000 in 2024, 500 to 750,000 as the cycle peak. Send it, JC. I love those bullish price predictions, by the way. I will hodl. Shout out to the hodl gang.
Oompa, loompa, doompa-dee-doo. I've got another halving for you.
Bitcoin halving 2028. I can't wait. The article you just read said the surge was going to go parabolic. Oh, the surge was going to go parabolic. So it was Yellen's surge. The news realizes he's going to go parabolic. Shout out Crypto Surge. He is going parabolic. You bet your bottom dollar. Everyone with Bitcoin will go parabolic. Only a matter of time. Telling, not yelling. Word. LT, I would love help with the Spanish channel. You speak Spanish, I take it. So I was using an AI, and the AI actually works quite well. It's just a matter of putting the time in to do it. And shout out to Dankness. He helped a lot with getting that rolling as well, as far as helping me with the AI and finding sources to do that. And ultimately, I take my clip and then I upload it into the AI software, and then it puts it into Espanol, and then I just have to tweak the volume levels, because whenever you put something through AI, it always shrinks the volume down, which is annoying. But lo and behold, where there is a will, there is a way, right? Rumble scam channels, thank you. Those are all scam channels. I appreciate it. That's sick. Trying to convert my friends to Bitcoin. They always come up with the why Bitcoin and not another coin. So they want to know, all you got to do is play Michael Saylor for those guys. You know what I mean? There is no second best. There's a crypto asset called Bitcoin, right? We're all Satoshi. Don't forget, guys, we will all go parabolic. Yeah, unfortunately, that's just the rookie mindset. They look at Bitcoin, it's like, I'm too late. I missed it at 1 penny. It's 56,000. So what poop coin should I buy that's only 1 penny today? But unfortunately, the majority of those poop coins, obviously, none of them will ever be Bitcoin. And 99% of you stacking those ish coins are going to end up getting wrecked. That's the reality. And the people who create the ish coins are the ones that are going to get all your Bitcoin. Because why do they create the ish coins? So that fools give them Bitcoin for their ish coin. just like Sam did with FTT, referring to Bankman-Fried, founder of the FTX defunct exchange, who is now serving 25 years in prison. He'd take your Bitcoin gladly, and then he'd print FTT token out of thin air and replace your Bitcoin with FTT token. That's exactly what Ishcoiners love to do. They purposely create the Ishcoin so that they can fool people into getting your Bitcoin, because it looks more appealing to have 1 trillion of the Ishcoin versus 0.001 BTC. It's all an illusion. It's make-believe. You feel me? Ahoy, Bitcoin pirates, JB and the crew. Sorry I'm late. I was delayed, plundering the poor non-Bitcoiners. Just another day's work for Greg. Appreciate you, brother. I had to search out the stream today. Yeah, it's because we're shadow banned. Hence why there's only 200 people watching on a live, when prior to the unjust termination, we were getting thousands of people on the YouTube stream. So I don't think they notify people anymore, unfortunately. XRP and Cardano holders, ha 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 ha. JB, using the AI to convert is really cool. Will help many more people. Cheers, Steve. Hackers don't attack exchange for the Ishcoins. Exactly. KJam works on the fly, 100%. So I found a way to avoid the scam calls. What scam calls? The ones for your cell phone? I don't even take incoming calls. I mean, scammers are so rampant. It's unbelievable. Robert X, yeah, it's hilarious. But anyways, fam, I'm going to sip on some more kombucha, and we're going to continue with our feature story of the day here in a moment. 1 milli Bitcoin. Let me know if that sounds good. That makes completely sense, JV. Cheers, LT. And welcome everyone just joining the stream. Good to see the fam out there.
If it's not going to 0, it's going to 1 million. It's either...
Yeah, I should have had 100,000 subs back in 2019. I want to keep it 100. But I don't complain. It's irrelevant, really, to me. The point is, I'm here, and those who are intended to watch are going to watch. And now we're also on X, and we're on Rumble. So we're everywhere. You know, we're on iTunes. We're on Spotify. We are the top, rated crypto podcast on all of the podcast platforms. So it is what it is. I appreciate it, Devon. Thanks for all the support. You guys are too kind. That's why I love streaming every day. You guys are family to me. I refer to you guys as my extended fam. You're my tribe, my CNA fam, so much respect. But anyways, now for our featured story of the day. Jack Dorsey envisions Bitcoin replacing the US dollar, foresees Bitcoin reaching $1 million per coin, as you can read in this headline right here. So here's the latest with Jack Dorsey, the co-founder of X, formerly known as Twitter, and CEO of Block, formerly known as Square, has expressed strong views on Bitcoin's potential to replace the US dollar. And there was even an article headline today with BRICS, Russia, and Iran and other countries completely moving away from the US dollar. So it's a given, family. He explained at a recent event in Italy, shout out Italy, that over time, people will come to recognize the value and the power of the biddy, which he sees as a possible alternative to the US dollar. Quoting Jack Dorsey right here. It's going to take some time, but little by little, people see the value of this system and why it is so powerful and why it could potentially be a complement or replace the US dollar, which rules everything and is currently being challenged by the Chinese yuan. That's right. He explained that the US dollar and the Chinese yuan are two entities that control the value of your money, and you don't elect them, whereas with Bitcoin, you have a lot more control and you have a lot more free agency around it. Preach. The Block chief exec predicted in May that the Bitcoin price can soar to $1 million by 2030. Unfortunately, the prediction is not this year, but in 2030, but it's around the corner. 6 more years, family. This prediction is partly driven by the advancements and investments his company, Block, is making in the Bitcoin tech. He emphasized that the decentralized nature of Bitcoin provides a level of free agency that traditional fiat currencies cannot offer. His optimistic outlook reflects a belief that as more people understand and adopt the biddy, its role in the global financial system will become increasingly significant. However, not everyone agrees with Jack Dorsey's actions. On Saturday, Bruce Fenton, president at Watchdog Capital, criticized Dorsey for enabling widespread censorship. Notably, before the Tesla CEO Elon Musk's takeover, Fenton argued Dorsey's actions, including banning former U.S. President Trump and censoring information. Well, here's the thing. I don't think Jack Dorsey ever had any intention to do that. I think the Democrats and whoever was funding him through advertisements probably forced him to do so. You know how that works. Just keeping it 100, fam, but I digress. Contradicting Bitcoin's values of freedom and decentralization. Conversely, also Pierre Rochard of Riot Platforms defended Dorsey, highlighting his positive contributions to Bitcoin. Exactly. The debate underscores tensions that individual influence in Bitcoin's decentralized ecosystem. So there you have it, crypto fam. I'm going to tell you all the reasons I believe genuinely why Bitcoin will hit $1 million. I don't know if it'll be by 2030. I personally think it'll be sooner, by 2029. But here are some of the obvious reasons that come to mind. Unconfiscatable. Every other form of wealth and money can be stolen or taken from you as simple as a judge's signature on a court order. Simple as that. You can be sued. It's in your name. Somebody is suing you. They can take it away from you unlawfully, because that's how kangaroo court works. And shout out to the Nippinator. Look at that. We got the next buy signal, family. Nippinator for the win. Other reasons, besides being unconfiscatable, it's perfect money. We've never had perfect money in human history. We actually have perfect savings, which can be used as pristine collateral on any Bitcoin-backed bank. And in El Salvador, they're launching a Bitcoin-backed bank where you're going to be able to borrow against your biddies. So yeah, perfect money, finite limited supply has never existed in human history. So just those two features, having 21 million coins that can ever be in existence and having unconfiscatable wealth, makes it unparalleled to anything else you can compare it to. And then you start to add the other factors. It's immutable, meaning you can't change the code. No corrupt politician or ruling elite class can change it, including any lizard people. That's a beautiful thing. And also, it's borderless. You can travel around with it. There's just so many advantages. What am I missing? I'm sure there's a million other reasons as well. You know what I mean? It secures your data. Very important. I lost it in a boat accident. Welcome to the club, Kingston Crypto, YGK. It is what it is. Boom, JV, self-custody, so no one can take it. Great reminder to remove your biddies from the exchanges and learn how to properly custody your BTC. All Bitcoin on the exchanges can be confiscated by corrupt government, and Bitcoin BTC held by custodian Coinbase can be confiscated in the name of national security by a corrupt government as well. So understand that. Yeah, I caught that, but thanks for making sure I was in the loop. I will do what I do for my side. Cheers, family. The Nippinator indicator for the win. You know how we do. So yeah, I believe $1 million Bitcoin price by the year 2029, and the logic behind it is typically it's the year preceding the halving. We hit the cycle peak. Example, we had a halving in 2012. 2013 was the cycle peak. We had a halving in 2016. 2017, cycle peak. We had a halving in 2020. 2021, cycle peak. We just had a halving April 19th. This year, 2024, the following year, 2025, most likely cycle peak, next halving 2028, and most probable scenario, if history is to rhyme, cycle peak in 2029. And that's when I feel realistically we tap a $1 million six-figure Bitcoin price action right around the corner. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree, and holla at your boy. Dan Moorhead of Pantera bought Bitcoin at $65 per coin in 2013 with his own funds. Nacho cheese, nacho coins. J to that motherfucking F and V, you know. Danger Mouse in the building. My wallet blew up on the 4th of July. Oh, another one. Nacho cheese, nacho keys. Thank you, BZ. They can always mine more gold after 21 million Bitcoin is mined. You will never be able to make more. And let's not forget, there's probably 5-6 million lost and gone forever, locked up, which no one will ever be able to access, which takes us down to roughly 15 million biddies that there could ever be in the world. Think about all the billionaires. Think about all the trillionaires. According to Biden, he says there's 1,000 trillionaires. He said that in the debate. Clearly, you don't know what he's talking about, but I think realistically, there's closer to 2,500 billionaires, which is probably what he intended to say, but he's too stupid to repeat what he hears in his earpiece. Yeah, I may have an earpiece, but I'm not repeating what I hear. This is specifically for the music, but I digress. Not 21 million Bitcoin, 14.9 million. That's more likely. Lesser now for now. Another 1.5 million yet to be mined. Why? 3.6 million permanently lost. Another 1 million locked in original Satoshi. Yes, Satoshi's wallet holds roughly 1.1 million biddy. You already know. Respect and love for our precious Nippinator. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play some music as I upload the new video to the software, and we're going to premiere the brand new El Salvador Bitcoin song, but a new version of the audio of the song. I'm very excited to share it. But in the meantime, give me about a minute or so to get it uploaded so we can stream it and premiere it live together, and we'll continue with the live Q&A. And in the meantime, we'll play one of our original tracks, one of my favorites personally here. Just gotta find it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Which sound bank are we in to play my favorite song? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? It's got to be somewhere, eh? Here we go. Enjoy. I'm going to be loading up the video behind the scenes. You're going to notice the screen go black and do a little weirdness, but bear with me, family.
Strawberry destiny, under the moon by fire. Strawberry full moon, take me, light it up, fire it up, a fire under a full moon. It's a strawberry yum, fill me up, fill my cup, kind of Bitcoin power moon. Fill me up and raise it up, pretty please. Strawberry yum, fly to the moon, come, I need you to come with me. Whoa, full moon, baby up, star Aquarius. I'm just so curious, just a little curious. Libra, wanna pump Bitcoin under the full moon with me. Imagine dragons, 2024, year of the dragon. Thunder, before the lightning, I'm thirsty. Are you feeling thunder? Are you feeling hunger? I'm craving being under the thunder. Let's pump the bitty. Danger V, do you have anything to say? Rap with me, baby.
This is the chance for all my Bitcoin champs to do the moonlight Bitcoin dance. I hit them up like cock, the Bitcoin rants. My balls is hot, sitting in my big boy pants. I trust the biddy like Biggie when he trusted Diddy. I trust the biddy like Eminem, how he trusted Fitty. The Citadel isn't just a city. This is Bitcoin Camelot, just as pretty. Cinderella, Chandela, Cinderella, take a babe.
The moon comes up when the sun goes down. I wanna.
And welcome, family. I'm just getting this new video uploaded to premiere it. First time showing it, and I can't wait. So give me another few moments.
Go down and get down while the Luna pool gets my up, bitties up. Full moon up. I feel my energy going up. I feel the Bitcoin soaring up. I wanna fill my cup. I don't wanna overflow. I just want security, you know. In my house.
All right. I think it's loaded. This is my first time seeing the final version. A little backstory. Chandy and I created some lyrics specifically to promote El Salvador, Bitcoin, Bukele, Max Kaiser, all my favorite stuff. And we wrote the lyrics. We collaborated on this one. And we also helped create the video together. I put some of the video overlays in there, and then she used the AI technology to create some very original AI images to go along with the video to complement it. This is my first time I'm about to see it finished, so you get to see a genuine reaction from yours truly, and I can't wait to see your feedback. But don't forget, make sure you're subscribed to her channel. It's Chandy10 Music. It's pinned at the top of the stream. I have no doubt she'll probably hit 70,000 subs by tomorrow. She's blowing up right now, as she should. The track is fire, but nonetheless, enjoy the brand new Jammy Jam. Again, shout out Bukele, El Salvador, and Bitcoin. Let's freaking go. I can pull the bitty girls everywhere. What does it require? You just need a Bukele hat. Keep hope alive.
President Bukele, props to you. You got game 100K. Crypto new every day. CNA. Yeah, we don't play. It's the Bitcoin slang. It's the Bitcoin way. 2024 dragons. We don't slay dragons. We are dragons that slay. Bitcoin 100K. Another 100K. Another 100K. That's 300K. Underway, underlay. Motherfucking on the way. But did you buy the dip today or did you let it slip away? Like Cinderella slipper. A 100K. Bitcoin grenade. Boom a bitty boom. Where El Salvador is going is the place we wanna be. Biddy up the doing. Let's get on down to the Bitcoin town while we get our biddy up, Bukele, a perfect leader, the philosopher king, a perfect leader. It's a fifth level G thing. He's a slave to aesthetics. It's poetic, no politics, it's in the analytics, genius tactics, moral ethics, and best practices. Salvadorian up, Biggie up in love. The next level, Bukele kind of strategy play. What did Bukele say? JV love, time to preach. Baby up and doing, doing. Baby up and doing, doing. Baby up and doing, doing.
Fuck the IMF, we gonna be okay. Fuck the IMF, we don't need them, A. Fuck the IMF, this is a freedom play. Fuck the IMF, this is a freedom play. Fuck the IMF, this is the freedom age. Fuck the IMF, we are free, not your slave. Fuck the IMF, we don't need a cage. No way, in El Salvador freedom reigns. BTC, tax free from gains. 100k Bitcoin, babe. 100k 6 figs all day. 100k Bitcoin in play. 100k Bitcoin today. 100k Bitcoin to stay. 100k Bitcoin Super Saiyan. Bitcoin Super Saiyan.
Stacking BTC like I'm in the ball league. Stacking BTC like it's Dragon Ball Z. Stacking BTC like Gohan versus Satoshi. Stacking BTC fast as Master Roshi. Stacking BTC like Max on RT. Set the Kaiser report free. Set the Kaiser report free.
Spin it right here. I'm ready to spin it.
It's the global insurrection against banker occupation. Hang the bankers, we're running out of patience. Start with Jamie Dimon, I'm sick of all his statements. Put that shit up on Netflix, respect this. Get rocks on the checklist, off with his head, then rock that bitch on my necklace. Stacking bits for my breakfast, stacking bits like I'm reckless. Stacking bits like it's Tetris, stacking bits to perfection. Stacking bits my confession, I'm stacking bits with aggression. Stacking bits my obsession, stacking bits in a session. Stacking bits is a weapon, stacking bits in recession. I'm stacking bits and I'm flexing, JD take it.
Okay, I got you, babe. Protect the house, huddle house. This is our bitty moon high house. Building a house and raising the roof. This is no house of cards, huddle house. Can't be blown down by a wolf.
What up? Bitcoin going up, up, up. Bukele swagger, Max Kaiser swagger. El Salvador Bitcoin, all hodlers out there. Swagger jam, let's go.
A honey badger doesn't care. Dare you to dare a honey badger because they don't care. So, be aware.
Volatility, shock resistance. It won't discourage us or influence us. We're resilient, we're persistent. We protect Bitcoin like linebackers. We are fifth level mover, we will take you out. Our movement is stout. I got your 6, you got my back. IGY6. Our BTC team is epic and won't back down. Fifth level G homies don't back down.
We are the Bitcoin team, lying back in Satoshi stacking currency changing machines. We are a team. Know what I mean?
El Salvador, please set me free. IMF, please let me be. Proof of work, BTC. Empty your mind, no TV. Never believe everything that you read. The devil will succeed upon your level of greed. FUD is designed to shake the tree. It's make-believe. Bitcoin is designed to make you G's, make you M's, make you cheese, make you win and set you free. All glory to God, true story, no CAP. Biddy up, Roger out.
Biddy up, Roger out.
This is fantastic. This is the new Forbes fortune list, isn't it? These are the Bitcoin fortunes. And notice, yes, all numbers. It's pure anonymous. And this is the biggest story of this decade going forward, is the transition from the old way of doing business around the world to the Bitcoin way of doing business, which is purely anonymous. And this is the great achievement of the global insurrection against banker occupation. Bitcoin is the currency of the resistance.
Wow, is all I got to say to that. I'm almost in tears. Very powerful. Well done, Chandy. Let me know your feedback, fam. Those bars are so UJV. Love it, says I3. JV, Shandella, Spinderella. Nice, JV and Chandy. Thank you, Don. Loving it. Lake the Great. Fire emojis. Yeah, that was really an ode to a tribute to Max Kaiser for everything he has done, him and Stacy. Yeah, I mean, you don't realize the work he's put in since 2011 via the Kaiser report and so many incredible things. Yes, that Lion Nice tune. Bitcoin short, asked Benja. Welcome, Benja. Big Max, the one and only. Luis Pena, we love El Salvador. El Salvador, let's go. How many in the chat would have at least one Bitcoin? If you didn't lose it in the boat accident, that's a fantastic question, right? Oh, yeah. And thinking of the poll, I'm going to end that poll in a moment, family. So let me know if you feel that bottom is in. Do you think it's in, or do you think we'll go to 51, 53, 48, 50, or 47 and below? Holla, let me know. Giving you the Ric Flair. Woohoo! I dig it, Serge. Glad you enjoyed it, family. Chandy, music, you guys are going to get a Grammy soon. Whoa! Whoa! Money is a key that unlocks our brains, and imperfect money is still bound to matter. Bitcoin is the first natural money, as the key is in our brains. Amen. Max and Stacy deserve it. Amen to that. On the Edge, Press TV. Damn right. Max can see how Bitcoin would revolutionize. Yeah, he's a prophet. Ultimately, he saw this. He said it. We just played the clip. That was from 2011. Bitcoin was anywhere from $1 to $10. He says, these are the future Bitcoin millionaires. Bitcoin is the currency of the resistance. He also coined the term, the global insurrection against banker occupation. And all of these terms are in the music and now reflected through the music video. So, wow, loving this. She needs to perform at the 100K party. Can we get a live performance from Shandella? Spinderella, are you willing to perform live? Let me know. She needs to perform. I agree. Cute, thank you. I'd give you a shout out. Music, they should be playing this at the conference. I mean, in my humble opinion, if she continues making music, exactly what she's already doing, she will be the #1 name for Bitcoin music. Everyone will know her music. Mark my words. There is one epic banger. Which banger is that? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. But yeah, yo, and if you guys can help, again, her channel is up there on the in the chat in the stream. It's Chandy10 Music. Make sure you're subbed. Share it. Spread it. If you know any Bitcoiners, spread the word. There's no greater way to orange pill someone than music. Hands down, because music is universal and it transcends the news or boring topics no one really care about. You know what I mean? Because it's fun and it's music. So cheers. She needs to get with Little Bubble. Shout out Little Bubble. I'm a fan of his music as well. We sample a lot of Little Bubble. Copyrights and trademarks have become a fad, says I3. Here's what I discovered. Like when I'm cutting clips like Dragon Ball clips to go with the lyrics, as long as the clips are less than 10 seconds, it's you can use it. It's the fair rights policy. So you're allowed to snippet stuff as long as it's not too long of the same frame. You feel me? So when you're doing B-roll editing, you just chop it up, splice it up, and that's how I'm able to, put those clips like Dragon Ball and stuff like that. BLX Weekly, if history rhymes, Bitcoin goes to approximately 2 fib levels post every halving. The 1.114 sits at 400,000. The 1.236 sits at 3 milli. All possible before the next halving in April of 2028. Send it and let's get it. Cheers, family. Never know, but he would have to come to Arkansas for that. I guess I missed what he said. Would be nice to do a FaceTime live here with Chandy JV. Arkansas, eh? I've never been to Arkansas, Chandy. Real talk. Never been there. But we're glad you're enjoying the music. Max will be proud of the music. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I can't wait to share it with Max. He did repost the audio the other day, so I'm sure he likes it. This is a cleaner version, so I think they'll like it even more, but we haven't shared it. We premiered it first and foremost here on the podcast. That's one of the beauties of being subbed to the pod. You will hear the videos first and foremost here as we premiere everything here live. JV, or I3 is a capital B. Oh, that's a B? The name is Bitstick. I was always confused with that. I don't know why I always call him I3. So Bitcoin stick, Bitstick. I got it. Like lipstick, but Bitstick. Put your Bitstick on. I gotcha. Appreciate it. 33 bottom, says Luis Pena. Whoa, that would be pretty low. Now I have 2 friends in Arkansas. Oh, snap. It's good to have friends around the world, right? But anyways, here's what we're going to do. We're going to end the YouTube stream, and we're just going to continue with the Rumble and the X. So if you're on Rumble or X, you're golden. But if you're on YouTube, you ain't got to go home. There's 200 people here. But you got to leave because we're going to end and continue with the uncensored, extended version of the podcast. So go ahead and visit rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net. But first, let me actually end the poll. I promised to end it. I'll read you the results really quick before we get out of here on the tube. Let's see. Oh, here we go. End the poll. Let's see what the results are. The results say already in 38%. Majority of you said the bottom is in. 48 to 50,000, 23% of you. 51 to 53,000, 22% of you. And 47 or below says 15% of you. So there you have it, family. So yeah, head on over to rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net and let's continue with the uncensored extended version of the pod. Let's go. All right, mods.